Star Wars universe expands with a brand new series set in the prequel era. Doctor Strange steps into a surprising new role as the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard, and Dynamite is at it again, dropping an explosive number of variant comics. Wait until you see how many they cranked out this week. Here are your fresh picks for New Comic Book Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
New comic book, March 5th, 2025. Notice it's a Star Wars comic in the front.
Yes.
What do you think?
I'm looking forward to it. I've been off of Star Wars for a while, just because they've kind of been doing that whole Battle of Jakku thing, which I didn't get into.
Yeah.
So
I'm not,
forward to this.
yeah, I myself am not much into Star Wars comics. I don't really collect them like that. I'm looking forward to this one. I kind of want to read it. So I
Yeah,
will be picking up a copy.
It's the first Marvel comics set in the prequel era, so that's something.
Yeah. So, all right, let's talk about what was previously fresh. These are the books that were top voted by the League of Comic Geeks polls. And number one was Ultimate Spider-Man 14 with 34%. Number two was Absolute Wonder Woman 2025 with 25%. Absolute Wonder Woman number 5. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the next one. Superman for 3%. And then Batman The Long Halloween. The Last Halloween. That's a mouthful. Did you read any of these books?
I read all of them except for Turtles, which I would have bought, but it's in that Diamond Vortex. And I would say for sure, Ultimate Spider-Man is my favorite book that's being published right now. It is so good, and this issue was really good. Big cliffhanger ending, lots of stuff happened in it. Amazing read. Absolute Wonder Woman 2. That I would put that where it is. Great read. Even Superman is good. And Long Halloween, you got Sienkiewicz on art interior in that, so it's also really good.
Cool. All right. Let's take a look at what's coming up with the rundown. And these are fresh off the shelves. We got new releases, 70 new releases coming out this week. Among them, there's 317 variants. Wait till you see who owns the variants. It's probably be no surprise. The total is 387 comic books coming out this week. New number ones, there are 18 new number ones with 105 variants. That brings the total of 123 new books. As far as keys go, the potential keys, we have 11 potential keys, which includes 7 first appearances. You have a feeling who has the most variants, don't you? You have a good idea?
We all know who does.
Marvel Comics has 16 new titles with these 57 variants. DC has 11 titles with 31 variants. When we look at our independent books, we have Image Comics with 9 titles and 19 variants. Boom Studios has 2 comics with 9 variants. IDW has 3 titles with 5 variants. Let's skip that one and we'll go to Dark Horse with 4 titles and 4 variants. And with just 8 titles, you're speechless. Speechless.
I don't understand how you could possibly have like a successful title with so many variants.
Okay, Dynamite Entertainment, my friends, have 8 titles with 156 variants.
That's insane.
That's how many variants they do per book. And according, yeah, it's Dynamite, man. They blew it up. Literally. That's Dynamite for you. Indie publishers, 17 titles with 34 variants. So let's take a look at our books. Our key watch, I told you, Star Wars Jedi Knights #1. That first cover, the cover A is a Raza cover, which is awesome. There's also a Ramon Rosado foil cover. I'm so interested in seeing what this foil cover looks like.
Yeah.
You know, also there's a Torrent Clark lightsaber foil cover as well. This is the first series that takes place in the prequel era. It features some first appearances, so you know this book is going to be sought after. So you're going to want to search for if you're looking for spec, search for the books that are going to have the first appearance of these characters. Those are the ones that you're going to probably want to grab. I personally am just gonna pick a cover A because I'm not that interested in these first appearances like that. Because Star Wars is notorious for doing a lot of first appearances
Yeah.
that have spec value at first, but then they drop in value after a while. Let's take a look at our next book, and that's Secret Six #1. This features a new roster that will have John Kent, Jay Nakamura, Dreamer, Deadshot, Catman, and Black Alice. This is also drawn by Steven Sokovia, who's also doing the cover for cover A. It's Ariel Olivet foil cover, another book that I can't wait to see what that foil looks like. And there's a 1 in 25 Sweeney Boone cover. What's your thoughts on Secret Six?
I don't know anything about this book. I didn't even know it was coming out. So I'll flip through it on Wednesday, take a look and see.
Yeah, Steven Sokovia is an amazing artist. So for him doing interiors, he's usually a cover artist. He usually does a lot of cover art now, but he's doing the interiors for this book. So that got me hooked to hear that. An amazing artist. Also comes out Uncanny X-Men 11. This features the X Manhunt crossover event. This is the start. So if you want to have a jumping on point, here you go. David Marquez does cover A. There's a beautiful Peach Momoka cover with featuring Rogue, and Phil Noto has what a lineup covers, and they're
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah.
covers. Mhm,
X-Men has been really good
mhm.
recently, both Uncanny, but more so the regular X-Men title. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with this. I won't buy all of these X Manhunt
Mhm.
titles because there's just some X-Men books that I'm
Yeah,
not
they're gonna
reading
be
right now.
they're gonna be connected, so you're gonna have to that's pretty much something you're gonna have to do if you're gonna have to read the whole story full, so who knows how that works out. Birds of Prey 19, this is I wouldn't consider this much of a key, but it does feature Constantine in the book, so you might wanna be check that out. I picked it up because I think it has some amazing covers, starting with the Dan Panozia cover, which is beautiful. There's also a Serge Acuna cover, and there's a 1 in 25 Serge Acuna cover, and that features the League of Assassins that presses the attack. Black Canary, Sin, and Minigira try to bond through violence as they find themselves overwhelmed by a splinter League of Assassins clan bent on reacquiring Sin. Have you been reading Birds of Prey?
No, I haven't been picking it up, but I do like that 1 in 25 cover. Looks really good.
Yeah. I haven't picked up Birds of Prey, but it has Constantine, so maybe I'll be interested in checking that out. Also, we have this is one to pick up. Web of Spider-Verse New Blood #1. There's some major covers, but these are the three that you're gonna want to pick out if you want to pick this book out because it features the first appearance of Spider Prowl, and more importantly, the first appearance of Count Spider, a Spider-Man who has the powers of a vampire.
Ah, enough with the Spider Verse and Venom Verse.
It's the
Obviously,
center one. I think is gonna be the big one. The Lucas
yeah,
one.
like I'll get this book, but they're just the success they had with the very first Edge of Spider Verse, which brought us, Spider Gwen. They've just been chasing that ever since, and I'm
Well, at
not a
least they stopped calling it Edge, and now we can call it Web.
I know. I'm kind of done with all of the Spider Verse stuff. I enjoy the movies and the
Yeah,
characters. Some of them have been really great, but there's usually not a whole lot that happens in these crossovers.
yeah, I agree. It is a book that's probably worth checking out just to see, but we'll see what's up. Also, we have Doctor Strange of Asgard #1. This is a tie-in to the One World Under Doom event. There's some really good covers for this book. Really good covers. There's a Jeff Shaw, there's a David Marquez, and there's a 1 in 100 Clayton Crane. Keep in mind, there's also a trade dress that you could purchase that's open order for this book.
Yeah, and I gotta say that I did not expect a whole lot from this One World Under Doom, to be honest. But every title I've read, I've liked, and the writing for Doom has been excellent across all of them.
Mm. This one's probably worth checking out. And then finally, our indie key is really the Herculoids #1. We're just showing you 3 covers of what appears to be a billion. Uh, the Francisco Matea cover, which is beautiful. The Felipe Masarera is another gorgeous one. And yes, there's a Rob Liefeld cover. Uh, I love the Herculoids. Just again, we talked about Space Ghost and Johnny Quest earlier. Herculoids has a special place in my heart too. I love them. How you feel about the Herculoids?
Don't know anything about them.
Really? You weren't familiar with the Herculoids?
No,
So they
because it was must have been a show, and I didn't get like network television when I was a kid, so I've
yeah.
never heard of
Yeah,
these.
so the Herculoids are part of the whole Space Ghost series. So they're in the Space Ghost universe. And with this one here, and again, it's like Herculoid, what it's probably didn't go to Canada. That's probably what it is. The Herculoids is a Hanna-Barbera product, and it's set in prehistoric times, and it's just a fun story. It really is. It's just fun stuff from Hanna-Barbera. But I look forward to it. All right, let's take a look at some eye-catching variants, starting with Poison Ivy 31. We see the corners. The Jenny Frison 1 in 50 is gorgeous. Also, the 1 in 25 Tula Lotaya is also a beautiful piece. I know Chris is watching, so you know we got to be careful because we got some Jenny Frison books. That Birds of Prey 19, I might pick that one up.
Yeah, that's a unique kind of Frisian look too. I like that.
Hmm. Yeah. So I like the Black Canary more than anything because I've already gotten my fix on Jenny Frison Poison Ivy. So cool how she did it. Like she got the siren sounds. I'm down. Mm-hmm. All right. Also, Ultimates 10 in Huck Lee. Have you seen a more jacked up namer than that?
Nope.
You know, we have a good friend that's picking that book up.
Most likely, yeah.
Also, you got a Stephen Platt Wolverine #7. That's a cool cover. I love the red.
You got Platt on the cover, you got to buy it.
Yeah.
It's going to go
And
up in value.
most likely, yeah. NYX #9 is the 1 in 25 Fang Yang cover featuring X-23. I like that one too. That's a good cover.
The only thing good about that title is that it's ending.
Oh, wow. But what about this cover?
Cover's great.
Yeah.
Cover's very good.
NYX is not a good book.
No, I don't like it. I'm not a fan anyway.
Mm. Oh, well, at least the cover's nice.
Yeah.
Then we got Batgirl #5. This is the David Talasowski. That's cover A with the flowers. I love it.
Yeah. Looks good.
Mhm. And then we got 2 Batman Full Moon #4. The Steven Subic and the Francisco Francavilla. You
I
like the
think that
Steven, right?
Yeah, I think that one is a glow in the dark too.
Oh, wow. That's glow in the dark. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. And then we got the Marvel Rivals books of the week. Immortal Thor 21, More Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu #6, and Doctor Strange of Asgard #1. All of these are Marvel Rivals cover. I specifically like the Loki one because it feels different.
Yeah. I like the look of the Moon Knight one. I'm
Mhm.
not missing a boat on these. I have 2 of each one of these coming to me.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick them up, and frankly, I don't care if they become spec value. My personal opinion is that I think they've been ordered. I
Yeah.
don't think people are gonna go crazy hunting them down like they did for the previous ones. But who knows? Who's to say they're not?
We'll find out.
Yep, we'll definitely find out next week. All right, and then finally another Jenny Frison, which is the Vampirella 675. There's 2 different versions, of course, because that's Dynamite. Thundercats 13, the Mark Spears. Can I say I don't like it?
Yeah, you're allowed.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just I'm not feeling his line though.
I think it's missing green and more blue in the
Oh,
background.
there's definitely that book has plenty of covers
Yeah.
and definitely a lot of colors. So, and then finally, this is Something Killing the Children #1 Archive Edition, the 2025 Tiny Onion Emerald City Comic Con exclusive. This is the Martin Simmons, and boy, that is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
Not his best work.
No.
And it's Lionel. Lionel's a tough character to pull off, I think. I think that's part of a problem with the live action to make it work. So we'll see. So there you have it, guys. I think that's the end of it. Those are your new books for this week. What are your thoughts on them? Let me know in the comments. And next week, I'm looking forward to some more new books. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more comic content. Check out these other videos for even more insight. And I'll see you at the next one. Excelsior.